waiting for some. Hey.
Alright, so.
Wait a minute. Are you guys?
You gotta sit.
Are you the first one?
Yeah.
Don't like in there too, so wait.
There we go.
For us to.
I'm still mad at you. Knocked over my chair.
To go so bad.
Not
So, senior year, first year doing Marquez for me. I've known quite a few of you since freshman year, as Minnie Mac there can attest. And high school's been a long journey, but I mean, participating with you guys this year has been a great experience. I'm only sorry that I didn't start out freshman year doing it with you guys, seeing as how much fun I had this year with you guys and all that. So with that, thank you for great
So they sit down, they say something inspirational, and hope it sticks. Okay.
Did you say sticks or stinks?
Guys.
So I'm just gonna share the most memorable time I had in Auburn. Actually, no, it wasn't Auburn. It was my first marching band competition when I was a sophomore. It was my first year. I didn't know. I would have so enjoyed freshman year if I knew that Aloha had a marching band program. I didn't, and I regret that. Oh, okay. Anyways, so it was our first competition, and we're at a clinic. So we go there, play our piece, and then they give us advice. Say, you guys can be louder, you guys can crescendo. And then we're playing Star Trek, and then Mr. A and his band director friend, they turn around, they start looking around, and then they look at me, and I'm like, oh, man, I did something wrong. I'm like, oh, man, oh no. So then he goes to Mr. A and says, is that it? Is all we have? And then since Big Jake wasn't there, I was the only one there, the only trumpet, so I was scared. I was like the only one, and I was young, so I didn't know what I was doing right or wrong. And then he comes up and says, how old are you? 15. I don't know if I'm right. And he's like, you have a very loud, powerful sound for someone your age. And I'm like, oh, thank you. Like, I don't want to be loud. And then he's like, you're the trumpet girl. And then he walks away. I'm like, oh my God. It's so special. Right at this moment, I feel so special. And that fire has been in me till today. That brought me right here. I love it.
Insult.
So the thing is that it doesn't matter. I'm saying I know that winning, it's wow, it feels great. The thing is, once you put everything on that field, like it's a bonus if you win, sure. It feels great. But being around you guys, it's so the energy is great. Like even if we don't get to the place we want to, still we have hope. We have another chance at each competition. So it's like it's redemption, That's what I think about it. And I'm really, really sad that you guys are like
Except for Jake, because he really said.
I don't want to cry.
But I'm going to.
But I will. I'm so emotional right now. But just know, you freshmen, sophomores, juniors, you guys are the future of Washington. And I hope that you guys because it's so fun. Even though sometimes it's a struggle and it's really hard, you might not get appreciated the right way or something, some personal conflict. But it's all worth it, I promise. It's just worth it. I hope you guys continue. Thank you so much for being my family.
Monse. I remember my first thought of marching band was like, wow, this is really hard. I don't think I can do this. And I got tired really easily because it was like my first time and I didn't know that much either. And then I decided to join this year because you guys seem like a lot of fun. And like you are, like how Katie said, you guys are like really big, like huge, and you all like get along. And it's and I kind of wanted to be a part of that. So. So I decided to join, and then like I feel like little by little I started like integrating in your little groups and like getting to know each one of you pretty well, and that was a really good group for me. And I'm gonna miss you guys, and I probably should have joined earlier. But my biggest fear is that I don't think that was good enough to be a marching band. But it turns out I'm probably. But yeah, I'm gonna miss you guys this year.
Okay, everything's going on YouTube. Oh, I'll just hide it. There we go.
I'll be honest, I was this close to not joining marching band at all. I was this close to doing last year, just doing the 1 year, going, okay, I had my fun, but time to do other stuff now. But no, something kept me here. Don't really know. But
Deja vu.
Sure wasn't any of you.
I guess I kind of knew that I would miss like just the bonding that develops here. Like it's just. It's not even about the competitions for me. It's not about the performing. It's not about playing good music or marching good and like having that rush of like when you get your name called for a big award and crap. Not even big or anything. It's just the bus rides up and the bus rides back. The staying overnight in gyms that really hurt your back because they're freaking gyms. It's about that. It's about the bonding. Just wrapping around those mutual moments where we all just joke around and we're all human and just weird with each other. I love that, and that's why I came back. So please keep that. It's made this year. It's gonna probably keep making this year just such a delight because like I've made so many friends last year and this year that I definitely would not have ever made in my high school career if I hadn't joined marching band. And I would feel so alone, but I feel so at home here. I love you guys.
Love you, Katie.
Love you, Katie. I love you.
Thank you. I'm crying. Damn it.
I love seen her on TV.
Maybe.
I'll think about it.
Okay. Okay. I gotta.
Were you on channel 6?
K News.
Okay, this is my 5th.
Your
Holy.
6th, my 7th.
Sure.
Holy.
Okay, then what Lexi said, because I joined with her.
It's been too long with you.
I've done fall every year. I did winter guard almost every year. There was the one year my grades were bad.
Oh.
Yeah, I really enjoyed it. I was really sad when I couldn't do winter guard, and I went to the competitions and was just really sad about it the entire time. I think my most, my favorite memory would be Auburn. I think it was sophomore year when we all played like a giant game of Monkey in the Middle.
Oh my god. Yep.
That was fun.
Sure.
That was so gross.
Yay.
We're just choosing for them.
Wait, I thought it was.
Just kind of like hop over with
Our last senior squad. God, I don't even-
Oh, Robert, are you gonna film me, Robert? Hey.
it's already happening.
Okay. So yeah, this is my 4th year. Started my freshman year, and now I'm a senior. So yeah. I remember my freshman year, like all the seniors were like super. Like I wrote the speech down, and like I've been planning the speech out since like my freshman year of high school, and like.
Oh my god.
Yeah, and I definitely didn't do that. So, yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah, I don't know. I guess I definitely would say that the band sounds 10 times better than it did my freshman year.
Wow.
So it's definitely improved a lot. And yeah. So
Okay.
Johnny, keep them going.
it's only 1 minute. I think. Huh? Oh no! Oh yeah, I forgot. Also.
What are you talking about?
Oh yeah. Also, I've gone 4 years without ever getting champion of the week or champion of the day.
Wow. I literally had to tell Sarah I didn't get one. Yeah. Okay, the only reason why I got it is because I told Sarah I never got it, and then she gave it to me the next time. Woo! That's a record!
That's a thing.
It's during the summer. Abbey! Woo! Come on, Abbey!
I'm not coming for you.
Daniel! Yeah! You gave in! Woo! You gave in! Oh, no. Phones. Dude, I have a camera.
Somebody else record.
It's like, there's 2 angles. I'll hide it, don't worry.
Kind of like Lexi. I've been here for, well, if you count middle school marching band, I guess, 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th, 11th, 12th, 7 years.
I did 5 years.
I don't know. So yeah, I remember in 8th grade, we used to march like the plastic sousaphones, and that was pretty cool. And I remember Mr. Coates came to me one day and he's like, I want you to try something, and it's okay if like it doesn't work, but I just want you to try something. And so I was like, okay. And he comes out with a metal sousaphone, and I'm like this, I'm probably this tall on the ground. And I was like, okay. Okay. Yeah, that didn't work out. And so freshman year came along and I tried on the middle sousaphone. Still didn't work, so I played baritone freshman year. That was difficult, I guess. My favorite memory was probably all the times, actually it was probably some of the times when I was at band camp. I tried sousaphone. I called my mom a lot because I was very sad. It hurt a lot. And I remember Giovanni would always ask me if I was calling my girlfriend, and I was like, I don't really have a girlfriend, so okay, calling my mom. And I'd say, yeah, one of my favorite things was I was standing at set in a marching band set or whatever, and Jamie Hess comes up to me. He was our drum major at the time, and earlier in the day he'd broken his drumstick on a chair or something because it's just like a pointy half of a drumstick, and I moved at a halt, and so bad. He came to me and he tapped me on the shoulder with the drumstick and he said, "If you ever move at a halt again, I'm gonna stab this into your calf." And I'm like, all right, cool story. And so we went on with our next set and he watched me the entire time. And I froze, I didn't move a muscle. And then finally when he stopped, we both started laughing, and he started getting confused. He's like, "Why are you laughing so much?" And then they called dress set dress, and I was about 15 yards off my dot. And so he gathered the entire band together and he goes, "I'd just like to point out that Daniel was 15 yards off his dot, but he didn't move a muscle and I didn't even know." I'm like, I beat you.
I did it.
Yeah. And then close to the end of my freshman year, that was kind of rough because like Jake the bass was the next, he was a junior at the time. I'm calling him that because I can't call him the other name.
Yep.
So yeah, Jake the bass was next in line to become section leader, and so I asked Giovanni, I was like, well, since Jake the bass is going to be a snare player next year, then who's going to be section leader? Can I be section leader? And he goes, no. And I said, why not? And a lot of people will think this is harsh, but I mean, I took it as like motivation to, kind of say, take that. But Giovanni told me, he said, you'll never be good enough, you won't have the skill, the experience, and I don't think you'll ever be section leader. Well, running 3 years now, so.
I've seen him on TV.
So, yeah, live long and prosper, my friends.
Daniel, so you took your mom's phone. Daniel, you took your mom's
While
phone.
you're up there,
Can you get me a cookie?
Yes, you have to go after I go.
Let out the tears now or I'll never stop.
Okay. So, this is my 3rd year of fall season. This is my 4th year of Colorguard because back when I was a little baby freshman, I thought that I was supposed to be playing French horn instead of just playing flag. What? That was a bad time.
We could have been Taco.
Yeah. So.
We could have had an extra mellow on our hands.
I don't have one particular marching band memory that stands out. I've gone through a lot of stuff with marching band, just in general. Like my sophomore year, I got my chronic migraines, which was really fun and meant that I couldn't come to Auburn that first year. And then I got a concussion, winter season. Came back fighting next fall season though. It's been a crazy ride, and I am so proud of everyone in this room and all of the work that you put in and the hours that you give, because
I know that it's kind of crazy and it's kind of cultish, especially color guard. But it's like a big deal, especially when you get to the end, and I'm having a really hard time because I don't know what I'm gonna do with myself next year, because like none of you are gonna be there. It's kind of freaky. It's kind of a lot freaky.
It's a life-changing thing.
Yeah. We've been through a lot. I appreciate the marching band in the fact that you guys never made me feel like I was not a part of the group, even though I'm in color guard and not marching band. It still counts. It does count. Yeah, I don't know what else to say. I'm just gonna make this face. It's a good face. I'm real tired. I really am very invested in this chair. I don't know why. It's warm. It's warm.
You probably want to get off it now.
Before he gets too attached. Woo! Yeah! Who's next up in the chair? Lexi, let's go! Lexi! Come on, Lexi! Oh God.
Put that down, home slides.
Oh gosh. Just watch your knock,
look
right?
at all you guys' faces for a second, because I'm never gonna get one of these moments again. And you know what? That's fine. I'm fine. It's just fine.
Make a really bad face.
It's fine.
We all go like, we all did that.
Okay, so let me see. This is my, again, 7th year, like Daniel McWhirter. Flashback Friday to Mountain View.
The day. Yes, Lexi. Oh my gosh, I was a little baby trumpet.
My freshman year, I came to band camp late because I didn't know like it actually existed. Yeah, it was pretty good. Got written the first movement like half late with this goober over here. Had to do some wacky stuff. Let me just say. Color Guard's gone through a lot of coaches. We've gone from Lulu to Lulu and Kelsey to just Kelsey to Sam and Mo, and you know, it's been growing pains for us all around, but you know, we've made it through. Oh God.
Oh no.
I don't know what to say. Heck, y'all. Let me see. What's a good something that's happened in marching band? What's something that's good that's actually happened in marching band? I don't know. Nothing ever good happens in marching band. Let's be real.
Let's be real about this.
Yeah.
We got third.
No, not at all. Not in the slightest. Oh God, embrace the suck. The Warren Murray, the legend, the man, the myth, the legend, Warren Murray.
Warren Murray.
Yeah.
It's Warren. Warren Murray.
Let me see. My freshman year, I came in. I was the most angsty little teen you'd meet. You look at me now and you're like, hey, yo, what's up? Like, I would like actually cry if you talked to me my freshman year. Wasn't cute. Through marching band, you know, I've gotten a whole nother family. Like, yeah, I do choir and stuff, and like, that's a family in its own, but it's a lot different, and it's sentimental, and people cry a lot more, and I don't like it. There's no tears in Color Guard.
Tears are for the weak.
In your eyes. Oh my God.
Tears are for the
Lauren, I
weak.
forgot about Lauren.
Lead them tears. Bleeding tears.
You know, marching band has helped me come a long way to come out of my shell. I appreciate every single one of you. I know some of you have only done this for 1 year. I don't even, like, I can look at some of you and I feel like you guys have been there since my freshman year. And I'm so sorry that I can never remember what year you guys are, if you're like sophomores or juniors or freshmen or not. I'm so sorry. Seniors my freshman year couldn't either, and I didn't understand it, and frankly, I was offended by it. I was like, you can't remember me. Okay. But you know,
I think the cool thing about marching band is that the years meld together, and it feels like you guys, all of you guys, have always been there. And every year there is no clear divide of who's new, of who's left. Yeah, you always miss them, but there's no, I don't know, we've never just gotten one of those years where you get in the freshman class and it's like, oh, freshman, okay. Like, you know, we bring them in. And I'm proud to say that I've been a part of an arts program like this for 7 years of my life. Frankly, I have no clue what I'm gonna do with my life after any of this. Terrified out of my mind, let me just say.
Same.
I love each and every one of you as a brother or a sister.
Or an
Oh, I
aunt.
hate
Or
myself. I think I can look at every single one of you and say I have had a memory with every single one of you. Shut up, don't look at me like that. I've had a memory with every single one of you that I will never forget. I love you all dearly. I love you like family. I love you like you are all my siblings. I am here for you. And I know this program has had a lot of hardships, and it's not fair, let me tell you. It's not fair, because you guys are such an amazing group of people. You guys are such an amazing class. You guys get a lot of crap for being young, but you guys are some of the most talented, flexible, amazing people I have met, and I am proud to say I have been a part of the Aloha Band and Auxiliary Program for 7 years of my life. And I'm glad to say I've wasted that 7 years with all of you.
Yes!
So, you know, keep going strong and don't let anything let you guys fall behind, because you guys have so much freaking potential. Y'all got so much potential, and you gotta crack it out. I know you. I've seen you guys do great things. And keep doing those damn great things, let me just say. Keep doing it, and just don't stop. Don't stop, because every single one of you is destined to do something great. And that sounds sappy and cliche and trash. I know, I'm sorry. But I know each one of you personally, and each one of you has something great about you. And just keep on keeping on, y'all.
Keep on
Embrace the suck.
sucking. Woo! Words from your drum major. One of your drum majors. Auto!
Those really all the seniors?
There's 12 exactly. There's still more?
So I have been part of the Aloha High School Marching Band for 3 years. My sophomore year was probably the hardest year of all of these years because my family was just having a child. So I was with a baby sibling when I first joined. And I think that was the hardest part because marching band was, it took a lot of time out of me being able to spend time with my family. And both my parents worked. And so I wanted to be there to help them out. And so being able to stay in marching band and stay with the program was extremely difficult because I was a transfer student the previous year. I didn't know anybody. I didn't know anyone when I came into marching band. I had this many friends. And so I wanted to say from me to all of you, thank you. You have been a family to me. I know I've told you that on several times that I'm proud of you and that I think of you as family. And you have definitely welcomed me into your lives, and I'm very thankful for that, and I love each and every one of you. And I want you guys to continue that, to continue to let people in, and to continue to love them and to show them compassion. And it's been so amazing to watch you take in people who have come from so many different backgrounds and from so many different places and just welcome them in as if they're one of us. I think my fondest memory, still makes me laugh, is it was Ted, myself,